Hi, it's Ashley here from the Traders Circle. Just a quick video post just to walk you through a trade that's starting to come into play. I posted this earlier today. So Euro New Zealand kind of neutral with this pair at the time. Neutral stance. What we'd seen on the daily. So the reason why I'm neutral is because this could go either way. So what I'm looking for is price action to give me a clear indication of which direction it's likely to go in. So I'll show you the reason why. If you look on the daily time frame, we've got a downward trend on the daily. There we go. 1, 2, and we've got a head and shoulders. I don't know where the H is gone, but we've got a head and shoulders forming in this sort of region here. So, you know, I'm reluctant to short this trade. I'll show you in a minute. I'm reluctant to short this trade with this sort of pattern forming, because on the bigger picture, although we're coming down, although we're in a downtrend, there we go. The price is in an area at the moment which is supported and is likely to come back to form the shoulder of this head and shoulders, to come back to test this area here. So we've had quite a sell-off recently, so it's kind of due a pullback, and it would align with this trend. It would form the right pattern, the head and shoulders pattern, and then continue short. So I'm just a little bit reluctant to short it. If you think about it, we've missed the boat on the daily time frame. So if we drill into the lower time frames, we've got inverted head and shoulders forming here. So this is kind of supporting. At the time I analysed this on my hot list, we hadn't got these bars here. So I said in my morning call that I wanted to see how price reacted on Monday after the US non-farm, and to see if we had the shoulder form on the inverted head and shoulders. And I said that we'd be likely to get a bullish bar like this, which we've got, and then a pullback to test this sort of area. And that's where I'd be looking to get interested. So my bias now is still neutral, but it's starting to drift more towards a short-term intraday long position, up towards sort of this area here. Sorry, a short-term intraday position. It's getting late in the day, I need a break. Towards sort of this area here, and then what I would look to do is take 50% of my profit, lock in or go to break even on the trade, and then leave this to run, and that's where I could get these extra pips. Not very good with TradeView. Give me a second. So we'd be looking at good 200 pips or so. So that's what I'm looking for. And then, of course, I would then look at price action around these areas, move my stop loss right up to lock in a good percentage of those profits, and look to potentially come short from those areas. But that's going to be there's going to be some time for that to form. So yeah, just quick update. The way I've done this is very simple. I spotted the formation over the weekend. And all I've done is set alerts in between the high and the low of the current price. And as those alerts go off, I then monitor price action, and I'm looking for bearish or bullish signals to give me confirmation. Now, what I'm looking for now, I'm just going to get rid of this actually. What I'm looking for now is for this to come back to this my zone, my area of interest, reject off there, and then come long. With the FOMC lurking in the background, that's due on Wednesday. We might see something a little bit like this. Don't be too surprised if we see a bit of sideways movement and this channel, this triangle get filled. But again, it's near the end of the day. I'm not looking to take a trade just yet. I do want to see how this daily finishes, this daily candle finishes. Zoom in there. This, taking the 4-day high and low strategy into consideration, this kind of aligns with that somewhat. So I'm going to let today finish, and then I will monitor this closely tomorrow. But just thought I'd let you know now that my bias has flipped more towards the upside. So I'll check in with you tomorrow.